Ladies and gentlemen, I issue this statement on my own behalf as a presidential aspirant, on behalf of several presidential aspirants, and on behalf of any aspirant that is affected by the Iebc requirement that we collect signatures from citizens, yes, but that we should also require of citizens to give us copies of their identity cards. I wish to protest this particular provision because it is unfair and discriminatory and completely unnecessary. First, I would like to protest against this provision because the signature books for which we are supposed to enter the signatures are not available. My people were there at the Iebc headquarters yesterday, and we were told that the books are not available. In fact, we were asked to go ahead and just photocopy, any of the books. But there are governors, there are senators, there are MPs, there are MCAs that would like to start collecting those signatures, but their books are not available. So with the deadlines coming up, how do we actually end up collecting signatures and the books are not available? But secondly, the process is expensive. Because to get copies of IDs of citizens of Kenya that want to sign up for us, you need to spend quite a bit of money. And this is discriminatory for those candidates that do not have as much money. Let me just give you an idea. Imagine that you want to photocopy the ID of someone who wants to sign for you. It will cost you maybe 100 shillings to either go to the shopping center or bring the photocopy machine to them or whatever it will take. Now, if you need 48,000 signatures minimum for a presidential candidate like me, that means that we need to spend at least 4.8 million just getting those copies of IDs. But thirdly, people are so suspicious of anyone, using their ID, especially at election time, and especially if you're asking for a signature. People are worried that their data is not safe. People are worried that someone like me could be getting those IDs in order to misuse their identity. People are not willing. And so Iebc, this makes it extremely difficult for candidates or aspirants in general to be able to get these signatures. But equally true is the fact that in 2017 and in previous elections, this has not been an enforced requirement. I ran as governor in 2013. This was not a requirement. In 2017, most candidates would agree with me, this was not enforced. So we do not understand why Iebc is enforcing this now, especially like 100 days to the election. Again, at a time we're all trying to fight corruption in this country, I think it would be sending a wrong message to potential voters to involve money at any point of getting the signatures, because they could interpret that as a bribe. And we could all get disqualified. Somebody could always stand and say, we bribed, which is unnecessary. And then again, there is need for so much manpower in order to move around the country and collect these signatures in the shortest time possible. And so I'm asking Iebc and Chairman Wafula Chebukati to completely shelve this thing and give aspirants a time of collecting signatures like we've collected before. And you have all the data as Iebc to be able to verify those particular identity cards and the signatures and so on. So I pray that we will all have a peaceful election and that Iebc would make it easier for us to actually go to the next election without other side issues. God bless you all, and God bless Kenya.